bass drops deep, the beat bounces high. Afro beat meets house reggae too. Deep bass pumps making my heart sing blue. I'm spinning round under the neon lights, dancing wild through the night. Feel the groove, let go and shout. In this ride, we're never about. I'm CARNY'S ride, feeling the rhythm. Bass drops deep, the beat bounces high. Together we dance in this electrifying ride. Afrobeat, house, reggae, deep bass aside. Crowd, I see your smile. Together we shine, no need for a while. This moment's ours, let's embrace. In this ride, we'll find our place. I'm CARNY'S ride, feeling the rhythm. Bass drops deep, the beat bounces high. Feel the vibe, let the music fly. In this ride, we're truly free. I'm spinning round under the neon lights, dancing wild through the night. See why my doorship raised with the hill lies water. Ocean beat, ground rock by Borgia. Getting out of your heads, getting little bit of waste off. Do good, man, nigga, get it, a gate call. Don't want drug with the world, get a gay car. A lot of cloud boys in your 4 city K car.
What up, Carny Redders? What's going on, Moto? How are you doing today? Oh, that's why. Oh, I was wondering why I was doing echoes. Now I just figured it out. Forgot all about that in the background. Yeah. Yeah, we got all kinds of booms going on around us. Yeah, my fourth isn't too bad. Chilled out today. I like that late. Yeah, I wasn't. I slept all day. Just chilling out now. Just got home. Right on, right on. Yeah, wasn't really planning on it doing a show, but here I am. You know how that goes. Shouldn't be the 5. Yeah, now it's just pretty much just listening to all this throughout the night and into tomorrow. What's going on, Soul Out? How are you doing? Much respect. From the Boondocks, North Carolina. Hell yeah, man. Much love, honor, and respect over at church. You. I don't know if you guys could hear all the booming going on outside, but yeah, we got fireworks blowing up everywhere. Or yeah. Let's see. All right. So, to let you guys know that if you're watching on your TVs, devices, and stuff like that, you don't have to sit there and put the live comments on. I already automatically set that up to show the comments, that run through the right side of the TV there and stuff. So just want to let you guys know that, or else you see, double feeds on it. I can hear that in the background. Yeah, between the shows going on and even just regular people within a couple of blocks. That's all we get. Yeah, that's how I normally do it. Like I put it on the TV and then do my comments on the phone. But on the TV, it's nice because it just feeds right there. I used to pop it on all the time, and then I was like, "What does this feature do on here?" And I was like, "Oh, cool!" So it makes it a little bit easier. Or just some people it might make it harder because now they have you know doubled up on it on the screen. It sounds like a civil war down here. That's what it sounds like outside too. All right, all right, all right, all right. I asked. Yeah, there's a lot of times I ask people to on certain things, and I mean, I was, oh god damn it, there's shit going on everywhere. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I could have 20 people in the comments, and I sit there and ask a simple question, and then answer with either a one or a two for a yes or a no, and it'll be blank. It'll be all blank. But yeah, it is what it is. Right on, so loud. You just let me know if you ever want to come up, and you guys could also. I mean, Motobomb. Um, he has my my Facebook stuff too. So I mean, you can always reach me on Messenger. Hit me up on Facebook, and yeah, I can send you the link. Oh shit, it's blinking. Gotta charge it. No zip tie, no critters, no stump. Yeah, where is everybody? I know people are out sitting there and watching the displays. Some of them are out having fun, and at home. All right, let's see. What do we got? The YouTubes. James. James Life Talks. Wait.
Um,
It is my real name.
It's my real name.
Hey, Tom, what?
You just don't know what it is.
sport brand. That's his real name.
Yeah, long line.
And people in the background know my name. I just don't use it on panels.
Is there a problem with the fact that my mom named me King? I mean, really?
I'm not fucking afraid of people. My thing, okay, so my degrees are in cybersecurity. Well, their emphasis in cybersecurity, right? And I know enough to know that if a hacker wants to actually know details and whatnot about you, they're going to find it. So
They'll
how
get
you
it.
find an alias if they want to get you is motivation for them to do it. There you go, John. There's your dick pic.
dude. What the whale? What the whoa?
You take a little dick.
Oh,
It's
it's
a
a million
female
way back
dodo.
to click on
It's a
Discord.
female dodo named Little Dick.
Dodo? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Dodo bird?
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Papa?
You guys.
You doing?
Little dick.
Hell yeah. Enjoy that fine whiskey and some tobacco.
I gave you a dick pic.
No, he gave you a little one.
I didn't. I asked for a
Oh, let's see. What do we got that's live?
In all fairness, you could have some.
We know that much.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
hear
Aren't
you
you one of
You
the
voted
ones-
for Trump?
JB, aren't you one of the ones?
This entire time.
Yeah. Yeah,
What's
JB. Shit.
going on over here? What am I hearing going on over here?
Shit.
I step away to cook some chicken and it all goes to shit.
Yeah, Chris,
There's
you were
one
holding
person,
it all
well, I was
together.
gonna say there was one person in
All right,
chat that
Chris,
hasn't
Chris,
liked
you were
the
holding it
stream
all
yet.
together.
No, I'm not
Yeah,
responsible.
all my
This
fault.
ain't my panel. I'm not
fault, Chris.
responsible. That's not my panel.
Where were you with that?
Oh, we're now
My
back
name's
to
not on the
two
fucking
people. We have
title
two
deed of
people
this
that ain't
bitch.
Like the stream, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button if you like the content. Come on.
Hit the
All right, so,
subscribe
James,
button. Not
okay, yeah,
subscribe.
so
Well, I did
James,
say subscribe. What are you talking about? I didn't say subscribe.
smash the like button,
I said
subscribe.
and share if you like the content.
Yeah, just
You
smash
actually
that
don't like
subscribe
it.
button a little bit. James will appreciate it.
Hit all the buttons. And I'll
Make
appreciate
smash
it.
Wait,
burgers
is-
and scramble
Hit
eggs.
all the buttons.
Breakfast.
Except for the block. Don't hit the block button. Don't hit this report button. That's the two buttons. you don't hit.
Leave mean
Hit
comments.
every button but the block.
That's still engagement.
Oh, I swear some of these guys.
Fucking deaf cat.
And I'm the
Death Cat
big
didn't
guy.
even fight you, bro. You better
That's the
watch
funny
out.
part.
Death Cat's
Dude.
got
Death Cat, it was John Bay.
She brings
Calm down.
shotguns. She brings shotguns. I'm fucked.
What?
Cloud's gonna supply.
What? Did I hear shots fired? I heard shots fired.
I've got a lake. That could work out badly for me.
Yeah, don't go on the lake, bro. That's a jet ski's home environment right there. Is on
That's
the lake.
I like jet ski and shotguns. I think I'm fucked.
Haha,
What is he at? 316 subs.
Yucko mix.
I'll give him a thumbs up too. There you go, James.
James, I'm
James,
not
when
looking
is
at
your
chat.
Hanukkah? When is your what's that Hanukkah? No, it's not Hanukkah. Your bar
Bar
mitzvah.
mitzvah.
When's your
Yeah.
bar mitzvah?
Bar mitzvah. Bar mitzvah,
Yeah,
that would have been a long time ago.
When's
if I
your
was-
bris?
if I
Yeah,
was-
when's your
if I was-
Down.
that would they get the bar mitzvah at 12 years old.
Well, when's your bris?
So I don't get a bar mitzvah. It
Wait,
was
wait, wait.
James,
James, when you gonna
when you chopping off your udi?
Well,
James,
wait a minute. I done
Oh,
got my
damn.
hey, I done got my circumcision. I got that a long time ago.
Yeah, but James, what
Damn,
do you
James. You freak.
That's right.
Wait,
Happy
wait,
birthday,
James,
America.
I
oh,
was
James, you had
circumcised
your
on the 8th
penis.
day. What are you talking
You,
about? I've done said this
you had
before.
your penis chopped in 2 parts.
No, circumcised, not chopped in 2 parts.
Yeah,
Circumcised.
Hey guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, share the content, share it to your mom, your mom's mom, your sister's mom's cousins, friends, dog. I don't care. Just, share the word. And if you guys want to support the channel, you know where to hit me up. Hit me on that cash app. $, Carney Vanguard, capital C, capital V.
I will admit to that.
What is
You
this?
scare Asians. You scare
Yeah, you're
Asians.
scaring Asian people.
No.
He's humble too, see?
James, can you admit that I sent
All
pictures
right.
of my Godzilla to you?
We checked you out. Let's see. We'll go back to live. I don't know. 10 people watching. What's this?
His comedic timing is terrible. Bill, on the other hand, does have interesting comedic timing, but I don't think he take it.
Hey everybody, this is Roger on the saxophone.
Where's the beat? Hey, where's the beat? I don't think there's anybody back.
I have not seen many silver.
And it's
Floodwaters whipping around.
Share the stream, tell a friends, almost time.
Disney
overlays.
What is that?
Like shit that you could add on.
what's next? Lumberbirds.
Right hand lands for Gilbert Burns. Oh, he puts him down, and that is it.
No, I didn't.
The finish he was looking for, and Henry Hoof doesn't smile a lot. But ear to ear, Gilbert Dorino Burns. And he just been looking for that overhand right the entire fight. It finally connects. Gilbert Burns has been, and here we are. We see him slip the jab. Boom, overhand right. That is picture perfect. And you heard Gilbert Burns say it in the second round. Wait for the jab. And his coach was telling him to counter the jab of Sago. And there it was. He countered the jab, made him pay for it. Very, very nice by Burns to listen to his corner and follow through.
Really poses the question, what do you want to do? Do you want to take a chance and risk getting knocked out?
Meantime, tonight, we are learning new details about a separate, though unrelated shooting at Catawba County Motorcycle Club. It happened early Sunday morning in Newton, leaving one man dead and another fighting for his life tonight.
Authorities tell us there were multiple shooters. WCNC Charlotte's Kaylin Hagwood spoke with the chief of police today as this latest violent incident is leaving that community shaken again.
We're told that victim is in stable condition after police say more than 30 shots were fired at the Outlaw Motorcycle Club, with some of those shots possibly coming from the roof of the building.
We are doing everything that we can to make sure that we keep our community safe.
It's been all hands on deck in Newton after police say multiple shooters killed a man and left another fighting for his life at the Outlaw Motorcycle Club.
We're trying to figure out motive and who all was involved.
You could still see bullet holes in the fencing outside the club in Newton Monday.
It's over 30 shell casings that we have so far.
How you doing?
The State Bureau of Investigations, ATF, and even the Catawba County Sheriff's Office are helping in the investigation. The large response partially due to the possibility of gang activity, according to the Sheriff's Office, with the Department of Justice describing the Outlaws as a highly structured criminal organization with locations around the world. The chief says they're considering all possibilities.
We're investigating to try.
Stable condition.
Well, new information on an officer-involved shooting in Catawba County.
This happened last night during a high-speed police chase, and tonight, a motorcycle driver is dead. A Newton police officer is on administrative leave.
WCNC Charlotte's Anna King has the latest on this investigation. Anna.
Yeah, that chaotic chain of events started late Thursday night, just before midnight.
Huh, that's interesting. Oh, well. Yeah, it's not popping up. There's nothing. Do you know if it's on the news out there or anything?
follow up. Look, man, there are.
6835 Roger.
Yeah, SmackDown. Damn. That'd be cool listening to us. Smoking Spaceman, how you doing?
Lots of families, incredible families, and cute furry and feathery friends.
I think it would be fantastic for our business.
Oh, these guys.
Like I said, I'm hitting the studio. Me and him talked. He said he's gonna hook me up because for the past like 3 weeks he's been in Chicago and shit, and then busy when he got back.
Welcome to the
He said
shit
he's gonna
show.
hook me up with a.
No, let's see.
I appreciate that 100%, but at the same time, you got a lot of shit to do to come back to be a part of this community, which I respect highly. Talk every day about how strongly I believe in the community and how highly community and how highly
I'm not looking for a couple of it's now all fireworks and stuff.
I couldn't hear you, Mark.
This community is very strong. We are a big community and we support each other. John, it's going to take a lot for you to come back, buddy. I appreciate you coming forward and saying, hey, I fucked up. Guys, I lied. I did this. I did that. Dude, I appreciate that 100%. But
Hey, Mark, hey, Mark, you got to make that first step somehow, right?
Absolutely.
And I appreciate you saying that. That means a lot to me coming from you.
I think that I, above any of this in the Moonshine community, will give anybody a second chance more than anybody in this community.
Well, see, that's the thing is people need a second chance sometime.
Absolutely.
People. I
want to say
what I was going to say is sometimes people needs that punch in the gut. You know.
Absolutely. I've been there. I've been there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad that wasn't directed towards me this
That's
time,
right.
Damon.
Keep the rubber side down.
I think we've all been there. We've all done that. We've all been down that road at some point, somehow, some way or another. And we've all been there. But John, for you to get our respect back, it's going to take a lot, buddy. I respect you. I'm sorry that you're going through what you're going through. I really am. I hate it for you. I wish the best for you. And at the same time, dude, there's a lot to go to gain our respect back.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And John, so there was a lot of things that were said. We've already covered a lot of stuff that you said about me. What about a lot of things you said about Tom Crum in the past?
Dude, most of that I don't even remember. Tom, I don't even remember.
I'm sure
I was so fucked up and sideways, I don't remember most of it.
Roll that bean footage.
And hey, you could roll footage or whatever, but I'm just saying that I don't remember that shit. I was fucked up.
What he's saying is this.
Listen,
shots.
John,
Everybody shots.
Yeah, I'll do a shot.
Water. I'll do water.
Banana coffee.
Now, John, I'm going to tell you I'm going to tell you right now. I'm not going to jump on the John Miller bandwagon. I won't do it. And you and I talk. We get on here and we do the whole. We talk back and forth and stuff. But my very first experience with this community was donating to
I was not.
You were holding.
The Miller bandwagon either.
And that money that I donated, it wasn't a whole bunch of money. It was $100, but that money that I donated to help Josh Owens and Craig Landry disappeared.
That would be a safe bet.
And ever since that time, I'm not gonna. Nobody else needs to butt in, but ever since that time, I've had a bad taste in my mouth for John Miller. And that was when I first came into this community. My first experience with you, John Miller, which I had been talking to you previously online, which you may not remember, I don't know, but about buying some stuff from you. But my first experience live with you was putting this money and that money disappearing. Right. And
Yes,
I'm not gonna try and backtrack on nothing. I'm not gonna try and do nothing else. I donated $100 of my money. May not have been a whole bunch of money compared to some other people out there, but I donated $100 of my money to help Josh and Craig.
Yes, sir.
That money disappeared.
Well,
and that first night that I was on a live stream with Phil, and you were on there, and
you know,
I was wondering what happened. What's going on here? What the fuck's going on? That money, it was never come back to. And then since that time, you and I have had a different type of relationship that has gone towards say my name, bitch, to all the way back to getting you back onto this live stream. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, John, I don't think I can accept your apology for what you've done.
I apologize, Damon. I really do.
But I don't think I can ever
forgive.
That will never be set aside. That
Wow.
kind
3
of
years.
damage
Congratulations.
since that time
Allowed.
going forward is something, and I'm telling you as a man.
Yes, sir. Man to man. That's all I ask.
I'm telling you as a
Quit
man.
smoking cigarettes was probably about
I'm telling you as a man.
8 months.
I accept your
Was the
apology,
longest.
but I do not think that going forward anything's going to change at all.
I can accept that, Damon.
And
I
non-trustworthy.
can. I can't accept that, Damon.
$100.
But just to let y'all know, between Craig and Josh, there's been over $10,000, probably $10,500 paid out, and I'm still doing my best to pay it. But I mean,
Darn,
that's just a drop
he
in the
misspelled
bucket of
my
what
name.
I've done
Everybody misspells my
before.
name. Go figure.
Me being the alcoholic that I was, I would say stuff that I didn't need to say, and I understand you, Damon, that I said some things that I shouldn't have said. But yeah, I understand that, Damon, man. That's straight up.
That was hurtful.
Thank you.
Fundraisers.
How can you say that about Damon, but you cannot openly say that you screwed up when you talked all that shit about me?
Well, Damon's the one that was just talking, Tom. Hey, I apologize to you too. I apologize to Lisa. I apologize to Mark. And
John, I really want you to say everything that you said about me in the last 2 years has been a lie, and you don't remember it.
we're still going to have to figure that out because there's still some things coming down the pipe about that.
See,
But now, Mark, I can tell Mark that I apologize, Mark. Damon, I apologize.
How can you say you don't remember anything about Damon, but you remember everything about me?
What I want to say to you, Don, is accept your apology. At the same time,
Inflation had its
I understand, son. Hey, but that's a road I got to beat the tracks out of and hold myself, right?
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. I agree with that.
For the last 2 years, it would go a long way for me if you said for everything for the last 2 years you don't remember about me.
Damn.
I'm Molly Reed, your Volusia County community.
Seems like
as it is, the elitist a-holes of this world want to control you so badly They don't want you going and planting gardens.
What the fuck?
Because you're going to be too self-sufficient.
Gardens.
They want to control you. So it wouldn't put it past them to put the crap, the graphene, the aluminum, the barium, and all that other bullshit into the skies to manipulate the rainwater to kill off your plants.
All right. Yeah. So I do drink, but bless you. So I do drink, but the only thing is, I really don't drink much. But when I do drink, I drink a lot too. So it's my consumption is a lot. I think that's the reason why I really don't drink much because man, it gets costly. It's getting to the point where it's cheaper to buy monsters than it is to sit there and keep drinking. You know, 2 monsters will last me a day. I'll probably go. You know, if I'm really drinking, I could easily go through a handle myself. So, like I said, kudos, man. Sobriety is awesome. And plus, you know, because I drive too, some of the passengers I pick up, I'm just glad to be out there to get them home, which I might end up going out tonight, go make some money on their behalf, their drunken behalves. I drink at a steady pace or until the wife punches me in the face. I like that one. That's awesome. Hey, how's it going, Dragon Classy? How you doing? And a happy Independence to you too. Alrighty. There's all kinds of shit going on, huh?
We're pretty much.
Would this be considered, you know, one of those like channels? But I'm not going on their panels. I'm just going on their channels, checking them
Inside
out.
of Earl, and will simulate what happens when they bite into a dead whale.
Hey, AG, can you help me with this pec fin?
Sure. The pec fins are awesome because last year this was the preferred area where.
Me, I don't feel like hearing that shit. That any you get in the way.
Paranet 154. Structure fire. At South Purple Mesa Trail and South Indigo Crest Base.
Look, we're here, but we can't do shit because we don't have,
Yep.
you know, we've been ordered to stand down.
And what people failed to realize was the guard was doing nothing but guarding federal buildings. They were not out in the street with the citizens. That was up to the police.
Right.
They were just protecting federal buildings.
Yep. I mean, they have the right to do that, but I mean, we have the right to protect our shit too. Just like, you know, these business owners in these cities where they're fucking rioting and shit. I don't think if somebody breaks into your shit trying to, you know, wreck the place, you should be able to guard your property, just like the government has every right to guard their shit. What's up, CARNY'S? Rad? How you doing? Happy Independence Day.
What's up, Carney, my friend?
So does he get on cam or what?
Yeah.
Okay, there he goes. I knew he'd have to. I was like, what? Why is he not? Why is he? I Guess
we
he
can
wants
no
to get a
longer
shot at the
deny
Capitol,
them.
huh?
And until we unite together, we will never
I heard him before he stepped up. He said something about I got my shot right there. Talking about the Capitol.
overcome the fascism. And when I saw the deployment of troops to defend the kidnapping and stealing of innocent members of the communities, we're too divided. We have the state against our freedom, and it's time for our freedom to prevail.
And Jack, what do you think about this display of, military might and presidential might tomorrow that's going to happen in the Capitol on the heels of what happened in California and then what's happening in the Middle East? They're going to need extra security, and I think
it's like I bet if his
makes
president had
us even more of a target. What do you think about what's happening tomorrow?
President showing his might.
The excessive spending on a military display just for the commander-in-chief's birth date, it's especially coming on the tail of all the federal employees who've been affected and all the
Hey, Rob's neighbor, how are you doing?
affected by the Doge and the budget cuts, and now we're just
Yes, Dragon
emptying
Class
money for a party. It's insane.
hit that like button.
What would you say to President Trump if you had the opportunity to speak with him?
Actually, that's my goal. I'm hoping to speak with Donald Trump because he's missing opportunities. We have the opportunity right now in America due to the advancements of technology, communication, everything. America is poised to lead the rest of the world into peace and immediate reforms, but we've got incompetent people in the administration who don't see the path to peace. That's why we're here, I think.
Name names, Jack. Who do you think?
Cool, Jack. Let's see who else is on. Gave you a thumbs up.
For whatever.
You know what?
Of family.
That looks awesome. I love when they do the flybys. It always makes my day. All right.
I'm not.
Never tried to justify it, or say that it was right.
Yeah. Las cartas no mienten.
Neil's in real trouble.
Everybody that's getting, shout out to everybody that's getting single, man. Appreciate you supporting the wave, my boy.
Oh shit! That's what you're talking about. Texas flooding. I got you, Rob's neighbor.
But Spring Branch had issued. I think there was an alert issued. Yeah, there's a flash flood warning for Spring Branch, Texas. Central Comal County, Central Kendall County. Flash flooding is ongoing or about to occur near Bergheim and down the Guadalupe River and to the Spring Branch area later tonight. A big wave of rushing water will affect the areas along the river, including secondary roads and low sections of the Guadalupe State Park. Now, this was posted about 3 hours ago. This right here is a radar Omega, and it's showing the current flash flood warnings. So this here is flash flood warning for some of Burnett County and Travis County.
So I forgot which one it was. There's that big hurricane what was it, 2018? 17? I don't even remember what he got. But the one that hit Houston and that area, yeah, we had some of our familia go down there and help out during that. And the way it looks like we might have to do that again. We'll see. When we get called upon, we go.
Lots of
You know,
in real time. That's
it would have been cool to ride out there to Alabama.
Joel. Joel.
What on earth are you doing?
Mike, Hardwire, and whoever else is going. That would have been awesome. But there's next year. Or, you know,
propaganda pieces. To use one of the
I know eventually I'll be able to go meet up with Mike.
guys.
That's the cool part. It would have been really cool to be able to hang out with, you know, with him and all the other live streamers in the motorcycle community. Not just live streamers, but motorcycle content creators. I mean, you know what I mean. Why do I have to get politically correct?
Go after.
Ooh, fuck. So for me, on the 1st of July, when I lived in Wisconsin, 2 places I could find. And that was either in Milwaukee doing the firework display there. I used to go out there and do the Big Bang. And then, but over our crew would work Triple I Country Club. Big shout out to me, Anthony, Tony, Marolada, Margoni, crew leader at the time. His dad for, beforehand. Michael, Tony, was used for all of us. Like, we had a great time. We could shoot off. That's not where they are. Maybe. I don't know if they still shoot for the Maroladas or is it Wolverine now? I don't even know the name of the company. But yeah, I used to carry a pyrotechnician license. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I'm surprised you're not there. And you like watching reels? So do I, dude. I mean, I was saying, a lot of times I'm watching shit here on YouTube. Matter of fact, there's times I'll sit there and watch movies on the YouTube instead of using the other streams. Alright. Let you go. So yeah, I got family on over in Alabama. Apparently. So like I said, it won't be hard for me to visit him when I go down those neck of the woods. But last time I was there, I was on a time crunch, so yeah, I could get stopped by. And we were south of have been either a drive for me or a drive for him. Thank you, baby. Where's the lid? Okay. Oh, can you do me a favor? Can you grab me a paper plate? Because paper plates to catch all the salt. No, that's fine. Thank you, my love. Let's see what's going on with our news here. Any live stuff?
Serious or extreme.
The Dishon family testified in court and to police that they were receiving harassing phone calls from these two members of the Brooks family.
If you have to travel down a public road that they may reside on, that means live on, you're to look the other way. You're not even to glance toward their homes. Do you understand?
The things that we've already had to.
Not live? And nothing live. New Fiesta Park. Which one? It's hot over here. I went outside for a little bit with the wife, and yeah, I could sit there for only so long, and I'm like, nope. I went back inside. But it would be a nice evening, nice weather to go for a ride, though. No sun baking on you. But hey Siri, what's the temperature outside? It's showing 77. Thank you. Ooh, did that reel come out? Where's the shorts? What do you guys think?
Happy 4th of July!
60
Speak easy.
minutes to 10 for a minute.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Backyard Fire.
Fuck, dude, you should have spent that money on some fireworks.
Oh.
You're back in my good graces.
Say what's
Mr.
up.
Wow. I'm only gonna say nice things about you from here on out. No, I can't even bring up things I would have said otherwise. It's just King Tail's a wonderful, wonderful person, a great streamer, one of the best, and he's a real American. And just holy shit, thank you, King Tail. Very kind, very generous, very thoughtful. very, as used to be said, very demure. Demure. Remember when people would say that bullshit? Oh man, you can hear the fireworks. I hear them. Hopefully you can too. Boom, 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 boom. My neighbors just let me know how much fucking money they have right now. Oh, it's kind of Jesus Christ. I know you guys got solar panels and everything else, dude. You don't have to fucking rub it in. Holy shit. We got sister T. Cliches are real because they're real. That's right. That's right. We got fed up Southern girl. Whoa, whoa, wow. She's a real American. She comes from the South, and her people tried to they tried to have their freedom, but Americans took it. The Northern Americans took fed up Southern girls' freedom. They said no more, no more. We are literally blowing up money while we fulfill our roles in the ritual. What is their ritual? What is their ritual? Because you have a ritual.
Provo's pretty good.
God Heart
He's
Guardian.
got
We all have rituals.
some ideas.
Your life is actually one big ritual that you repeat throughout your entire life, and you alter your rituals, and you try to hone in on your rituals. But your life is just one big ritual. So you have your ritual, and you're saying your ritual is tied into their ritual. It's like we're trapped, dude. You're like a prison planet guy, God Heart Guardian. I kind of dig it. I like having friends like that.
Which one?
The pessimistic, the cynical, the people who are just like, dude, this is fucking hell around, man. This place sucks.
I bet it is.
Like, we can't get out of here, dude. Our tax dollars are fucking going. All these places, man, we're fucked, dude. We're totally fucked. It's inescapable, man.
What side is which
Maybe
one?
you're right, dude.
The fireworks?
But I kind
The
of
one
like it,
with
dude.
the
If it is a
Albuquerque?
hell realm, I'm having a little bit of
Sure.
fun, dude. As Joseph Smith said, they said somebody said to him, Joseph Smith, what if you get sent to hell?
Good night, bro.
Joseph Smith looked at him and he said, I'm going to turn it into a heaven. And that's what I'm doing right now in this hell realm. I'm turning my slavery into freedom. I'm like the freest slave out here. I'm like dang old Django. I'm like dang old Django over here. That's a free man.
Happy 4th of July!
Wasn't that one, was it? Hey, what's going on, Warren? How are you doing? Yeah, this was earlier. Oh, yeah. There's still stuff going on outside. Shit, it's almost 11 o'clock here. I still got big booms going off. I understand. As you could tell, I'm home. So I'm hearing all the booms outside. This is actually calming me down watching this. I'm here. I understand. Normally we would be up in the mountain. You know, sitting out there is one thing, watching them, but it's kind of, even shooting them motors out was different. When I'm inside and I'm hearing the booms, it freaks me out. So yeah, watching it is another thing. I think that's probably why I did a show tonight, or why I'm doing a show tonight. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I haven't. I didn't get on the bike today. I've been here inside all day. Slept most of the day, but I'll probably get some road time in tomorrow. Yeah, when you get into like the bigger motors, like the sixes, the eights, um, back in the day when we used to shoot the 10s and 12s, yeah, I mean, hearing those the 10s and 12s, when you hear that pop, dude, yeah, the compression just, but it was fun. I wish you could ride too, Orland. That would be awesome. It's like almost a grand finale. Middle part of the show. All right. Let's see.
Okay, that means they get the hammer in the chat.
This is so many fireworks, I don't even know where to begin. In all my years of pyro, I have never seen a firework that looks like this. These two cakes shoot out confetti, unlike most fireworks that shoot out stars. And pray to the pyro gods above, what on earth is this thing? And just take a look at this cake. We've got 2-inch shells on either side, both angled. I hope they fire at the same time. This firework right here lasts for an entire...
I showed them nothing.
Pig cup.
What are you doing, bud? Calm down.
Pig.
Scrolling there. So make sure you are all ready for that.
$4 random.
William. And there's a great example for you of the random funny video attacks. All right. But listen, hit that link if you want to come up, test your might. Listen, don't be like what happened to Ashton last round, all right? Don't let that happen to you. All right. Make sure you get up here. Because like I said, It always starts out where people try to wait it out, and then they don't get on. And then it's a sad story for them. But we do got some fighters, so let's bring them up.
James is up here.
Bass Tweaker, welcome to the show. Your mic is very low. Yes, I don't know if you're just let me see. I can turn you up here. Try talking now. Now I don't hear you at all.
What now?
You're pretty low still. I don't know what's going on there. But James, Life Talks, welcome to the show.
Hello. I was muted on my mic. Yeah, it wouldn't be James without a mute, right? That's James.
Lower class, welcome to the show.
What's going on, dude?
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, we're bad about.
Oh man, we got lower class in here now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got lower class. Now we can actually hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys doing all right tonight?
Fuck yeah. How's everybody else? How was everybody that was on here earlier's break?
It was okay. I mean, I was still streaming and still interacting with people and everybody from home panel, and we talked. A little after panel.
Interesting.
How did that go?
Went good. I mean, it did get a little bit. I don't know. I guess a little bit tense at the end because we started talking about religion. But,
I can definitely get tense. That's for sure.
Happy 4th, boys.
Happy 4th to everyone.
Yeah, happy 4th. Yep.
All right. So, did you guys see the topics for tonight?
No.
I did, yeah. I saw them in Discord.
And what is the one that sticks out the most to you?
Men should not get married.
I just had this debate.
Why is that?
The concept of white privilege valid.
Oh, I'd be in the negative for sure on that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Same here.
I don't. Is he still low bass tweaker or is it just me?
He's a little bit low. Yeah, he is a little bit low still.
I didn't change anything.
I know it's weird. Like you were completely fine earlier. I'm not sure what's going on, but we got another fighter too. Cleaner 409, welcome to the show.
What's up?
Welcome to the party, Cleaner.
Or is it gonna be like earlier, Cleaner? Get crazy.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So, how about you, Cleaner? What topic stuck out to you? Or you didn't look at them?
I think the same-sex marriage one is probably going to be a hot one tonight. I think that one will probably be a good argument between a couple of people. If Effigy comes up, then I'm sure he'll argue either side of that.
You want to watch some verbal combat, guys?
A good one, depending on who comes up, for sure.
You want to hear some of my?
I think the immigration one. The immigration one will
like
have
these
good
debate
arguments on both
shows.
sides, also, depending on which country people are pointing to.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna say that was the one I think is gonna be the one that gets more exciting.
Yeah, I think the men should not get married one. I think that one's kind of like, I mean, for about the past 6 months, the whole internet has just been running through this concept constantly, right? So I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna get too much stuff that's gonna be new on that one tonight. But we'll probably hear some of the same arguments, maybe made in just a little bit different ways or something.
For sure.
And I like that white privilege one too. The concept of white privilege, is it valid? Because asking if it's valid as opposed to how you were doing it before, asking if it was true, I think that's a little better, right? Because you're
Yeah,
basically
like
asking, is it good, right?
Well, yeah, but yeah, valid and true. I mean, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I think that could be interesting too.
Right on,
I
Warren.
think
Send
it's
our
going to
love
be
that way.
interesting. Let me see what one I think we should start with.
We could probably start with the government providing free childcare, just to
That
get
was a
that
good
one.
one too.
Yeah, I thought so.
Let me see. Yeah,
I think
let's just start there for now. What do you guys think? Should the government provide free childcare?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Hell
Heck
no.
no. Heck
Hell
no. Look where it's got us now with all this free school and trying to do all of that stuff. It's gotten us to a bad place just for free school because our kids are like dumber than ever. Like,
Do you
as a
agree,
result
or
of
do
trying
you
to push
believe
all
in
that.
incentivizing people to have more children?
The what?
Do you believe in incentivizing people to have more children?
Yeah, I want people to have more children, of course.
Well, I mean, don't you think that it'd be a good idea? You know, just for the idea of offering health care, because the lowest income people are having all the kids, so you incentivize those people, and maybe people from the top might do it too.
Well, I'd like to incentivize the communities to work together
How would you do
and
that?
everything, and do it that way to raise the kids.
Yeah, how would you
and
do it
make
that
sure they're
way?
educated, and they pay someone within the community to do that.
Well, it's already a thing as well.
Elder Lion, welcome to the show.
What up, boys?
What's going on, man?
Let's
Elder Lion.
go.
So everybody's going to
So
be
the
in
topic we're on is: should the government provide free childcare?
So my question, I guess, is when you say free childcare, does that mean nobody pays for it, or does that mean
whatever you want to
the
call it.
person who's getting it doesn't have to do anything for it?
Avatar.
Well, somebody's got to pay for it. Ain't nothing free in this world.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So, I mean,
Well, yeah, obviously it means that the government is going to use tax money to fund free childcare. Yes.
which ultimately means the parents gonna have to pay because they're paying taxes.
Yeah, but they'd be paying a smaller amount depending on their tax bracket.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, but how much of a tax break can you give the parent though? Because eventually that money's gonna dry up if you give all the parents.
Well, let's just say, let's use under $20,000.
So James, you're saying that, like, say, you know, you have a husband and wife.
Actually, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he told me to get out of this car or what.
Out there, we're gonna be.
Let's do a
We'll get
couple
that
of joints.
minority privilege.
Or what are you
It's
talking
slowly
about?
creeping up. Whoever said YouTube is like a Renaissance fair, I agree. It's pretty fair. Pretty fair. Pretty fair. One day the whites in America will get treated like Native Americans. I can't wait for the new songwriters to sum up an era and to get my government stipends. That's right, dude. Are you a native white to America? There's not many of you left. How how has your family stayed white? That's what they're gonna say. They're gonna be shocked in 30, 40, 50 years. You know, I don't know where to go from here. I do have like things I didn't get into last time that I was like, I wish I could get into it. There's like just, I mean, what was it, dude? I was gonna talk about.
Violate terms of service by having you on. It's like
out here.
Wage gap. Wait, how much? You don't like it? Don't pay attention. You know.
Exactly.
It's coming up next. And we lost one. 13. Let's go.
Dun, 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 dun.
We need.
You know how you start a video? You just freaking start it.
Hit the record.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, Joanne. Thank you so much.
New York, and people are still shitting off. I figure.
Yeah. But the whole idea of, hey, I'm going to be a guest on your show, and then I'm going to show this, and then I'm immediately going to what is it? Do some sort of strike against you because it existed on your show. And it's like, you know, those are terroristic tactics.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be a terrorist,
Man, on y'all happy firework day, man. Let's get it, man. Same black time, same black channel. Talk black to me, y'all.
You got it.
That was great. Look, you can't even. He recognized the glazed look in his eyes and said, "That's about it." Man, what a right hook by Martinez! Look at this perfect placement. Boom, boom, and really leaned his shoulder into it too, Mike. Stepped his foot forward, really got his hip into it. Man.
Now with the right. For the Korean Zombie.
Come on.
Ray, though. That's that nigga Ray. That's that nigga Ray.
Oh. You want another beer?
You only gave me one.
Bing bong is practice.
Vegas.
Yeah, upper right hand corner, right slick. Yeah, we gonna find it. We're gonna chill for a minute because I just plugged in the batteries. And we got a drink. Okay, let's take off this jacket because it's hot as.
his shoulder into it too, Mike. Stepped his foot forward, really leaned his shoulder into it too, Mike. Stepped his foot forward.
He was trying to put on a good poker face, but his legs were trashed by Israel Adesanya. Here, look at.
They stay within their communities and they help each other out there and shit because they're all rich and they have money to do it, right? And they have time, right? The thing of you're trying to say is go to the community is everyone else around you is also working a bunch of fucking hours and has to take care of shit too. Have time.
Yeah.
So to Uncle John Taylor out here, the man that makes everything happen, the God.
Someone like involved with the event that it was not able to take accountability for their bad actions.
Oh, see, no, I was excited to
See,
see you
part
guys
debates
debate
Trump
Charlie Kirk
supporters.
more, which I was actually a little bummed about that I didn't get to see.
He's got
Kirk doesn't want to debate
2.8
us or
thousand
anything. Like,
people
he's like,
watching him right
he
now.
was supposed to have
Fucking
a
nuts.
he was supposed to have what's it called, a like a debate with Dean, but then never even.
Rev each gear, we're reaching our aim. Together we rise, this ain't just a game. Superstars born from the grit and the grind. In the world of race.
I need to check on my.
Yo!
Now that is a big W.
Anti-establishment materialism is the longest word in the English dictionary and refers to the separation of the church and state.
And for the safety of others.
I'm not like watching a video.
Huh?
What? Can I see?
Because the one person said, because y'all was talking so damn messy much.
And if you guys can't afford it, it's totally cool. The only thing that, and if you guys can't afford it, it's totally cool. The only thing that I ask if you guys can't afford it is just, honestly, just, all you got to do is just like the video on YouTube, honestly. That's the best way to support if you don't have any money and you're watching on YouTube. Just smash that like button. Helps with the algo. All right, let me get a quick protein shake. We'll watch this right here with Pakistan. And then we're gonna get into the IDF shit. Mr. Def to the IDF. The Telegram link, guys, is in the OSS. It's in locals. You gotta go. It's pinned in locals. The Telegram chat link. All right, give me 1 sec, ninjas.
All right.
It's just off in the chat a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know how far they can scroll. Whoop,
I think we lost
Steve-O's gone.
Steve-O.
Let me see. Let me see something.
Taurus, I got a soft void under your belly. Well, she's the one to put it in the chat, man. I mean, damn it. You know, I had to take that left turn. It was about that time.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, we gotta watch backstage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I did. I was trying to read the chat or whatever.
And
You on your phone?
yeah, I'm on my phone.
Yeah, if he try to read the chat, it'll kick you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't too good at stuff. I'm learning it here, little by little.
I didn't know nothing about none of this, bro. Like I said, I've been around for a long time, but I just ain't been active online. What's up, Carney?
It's all new. It's just we were just like fuck it when we were on the phone with each other, and we're like, why not just do this on the internet and
right,
talk like we were talking like on the phone and shit. And that's what we do for the most part. Most of us do that. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of why like I'll go off in a left field because this is actually who I am. I'm just that type of person. You can ask Gabe that my conversations are all over the place.
Hey, what's up, Go Fast?
Oh, they definitely get that way.
It's like a conversation on ADHD when you and a big old gigantic speedball going.
See it.
Hey, Stephanie.
What's up, Steph? Happy 4th. Carney, what you mean watching from your stream? You live right now or something? I don't know who you are.
Watching from my show.
Yeah. Kind of weird he popped in after we just had a certain discussion.
Yeah, it's all good.
You know? But you know what? We're not like these other people. We'll let you talk your shit. Just not in the chat. You can do whatever you want on your show.
Damn, I wish I could see the chat.
That's true, dude.
Oh.
I don't know. He must be doing it like a different live or something.
12 points around. Yeah, sounds good. 12 point. It's all good, brother. We don't like randoms either. Wade
all right, brother.
Donahue.
Anytime you're around, man. Just let one of us know. We'll get you back up here.
Hey, we got someone from South Africa in here. I don't know how true that is, but
damn, Wade. Oh yeah, that's good, Carney. We're glad that you came here. We're just,
Yep. What's your
here.
channel, bro?
I think it's CARNY'S Ride. I think that's his channel.
See if it'll pop up.
Test you what? I didn't know we had to put anybody through a test.
Test me? Was Hitler a good or a bad guy? I'm telling you that. Nah, I know pretty much. I'm pretty sure I know where these people just come from.
Well, at least one of them, anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. But
that's some randos.
Yeah, we're around a bunch of randoms too, Mike.
Yeah, it's all about America. That's for sure, Carney.
Hitler was
Tis
bad.
about
That's
America.
easy. Okay, you failed that test. Mission failed.
No, man. It's all good.
You good there, Steve-O?
Yeah, I'm good.
No, he's not.
You're like, I'm good. Dude, did you just start your YouTube thing? Because you haven't been on YouTube for very long.
That's because he's from South Africa. They just got internet down there.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. They
Well,
just got the new Starlink.
Yeah, finally got Elon, our African brother, finally sent us Starlink.
He sent it over there in a rocket ship.
This shit's funny.
I mean, could have gotten there a little bit
You
faster.
guys talking shit, and I'm trying to be cool.
I mean, I can say I'm from the North Pole. Don't mean I am. Hey, I used that excuse before too. Back when I had a sock account.
Yeah. A lot of stuff got robbed.
Rebel must be coming from like Vegas or something.
Bruh, I mean, maybe.
I hope he's good.
It's not. He's not bringing his company there. He's sending his damn Starlink things down there. Golly.
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Ooh,
is it hot over there right now? It was scorching here today. SpaceX. One of the companies I used to work for, one of their boats actually brought the SpaceX landing pad out in the ocean from like the second or third time they ever launched.
Mm.
70. Shit. It was 94 over here today. I don't know. I work in an air conditioning.
Hell yeah. Working inside. Come on, Rebel.
Yeah, man. We gotta ask these people a question.
Oh.
What you think about this big great bill or whatever it's called?
Big beautiful bill.
Yeah, the big beautiful bill.
Isn't it beautiful? I don't think it's a bad thing. I know people are fucking, well, the other side is freaking out over it because then what happened in the bill is they're losing all their funding and their whole corruption scheme that they've been doing has been halted.
How you think this no taxes is gonna work though?
I don't know. I mean, it looks. I mean, especially if you're working with your no tax on tips and
right. Pocahontas and Wade. Hitler was good at being bad.
And like I said back in that time, how do you know it was bad? We didn't have the technology that we have right now. Like I said, how are you to discern who is and who isn't a good person or who isn't a good Jew? Let's per se. He wasn't trying to do everyone. I know what you mean too. I know what you mean too.
Yeah. What you mean? Steve-O said he's gonna give it one more shot.
Oh.
And it could be the stream y'all kicking him out.
Well, yeah, it could be that too because it does it's kicked me out too. But yeah, StreamYard's been fucking goofy lately.
It's been goofy since we had it, bro.
Yeah. seems like tonight's the only night so far that we had it that I haven't like had to have an issue with like feedback or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's like no feedback. There's no cutting in and out of stuff.
You too,
you know what I'm
CARNY'S.
saying?
Appreciate you coming by, man.
Yeah.
Have a good show.
Stop by anytime, man. We usually live Sundays at 5. Tonight we just
All
go
right.
by just because we was bored.
Third time's a charm.
Yes, sir.
It might be the stream yard, bro.
All right. Where are we at so far? Remember this. Yes. From here comes with much respect. Yep. See, I could either go make some money tonight, or I could go for a ride. Or I could go to bed and start my early day tomorrow. I don't know what. What is this? You know what? Let's change this out. What's going on my Facebook? Damn, 24 people already. Let's see. Notification. Glen Lawrence. Okay, let's check. Let's see. Okay, Glenn. What are you doing? What you doing? You know, and that's why I do this too, to do another side hustle. But it's cool because I enjoy doing this too.
Oh, what up, Carney? How you guys doing today? You guys chilling? Happy 4th of July, everybody. How you guys doing? Oh, wait a minute. Why? I'm just hearing myself. I don't want to hear myself. Sorry. What up, Lindsay? How you doing? Greetings from what sounds like Baghdad. Yeah. It has been wild. Like out here, it's just like car alarms going off every 5 seconds. It's just like people, like, I really think they got like just like real bombs, and they're just, don't worry guys, I'm locked, loaded, and ready to go. If there's an invasion, I'm shooting. Like this is like, they don't realize like 4th of July is like the perfect excuse for me to just accidentally just let off a round on a motherfucker, right? Like oh shit, they're shooting, pop, pop. You know, like, oh sorry,
Oh,
I
that's
didn't know I shot him.
Shots fired.
Through my soundboard, so you guys could hear it, but I have yet to actually set that up. So let's see. I will play a song that I actually played with James Arthur. When I met James Arthur, it was actually on his music video set for the song September, which actually was one of the songs that I liked on that album, and that I learned like maybe 2-3 days before finding out that I got passed it on to his September music video set. So we actually ended up playing this song in the
All right, I did post one. Let's see. Oh. we go. Hmm. Yeah. That's my brother.
That's it. Encore. Party's over. You guys don't get to hear anything else.
I don't know.
Hey. I gotta talk to my bass like I'm talking to my dog or a kid. Dead on arrival, I know it was D-Way. I knew you guys were not gonna be able to hear it because the microphone is right here. You were gonna hear from the amp that's way back there. You guys are crazy. You thought I was playing for you? No, I was playing for me. I was practicing earlier. I know you didn't hear anything. It wasn't for you. Oh man, that's funny. You guys got jokes. You know, some things are just for me. Some things are just for me, you know. I can't give you guys everything. Let me see. King says, oh well, the raid freed these ladies. Homie needs time is over. King, please don't, you know. What? I see I got my little midget in the back. What up, AJ? How you doing, man? Are you wanting to be back? You want to go back?
No, I'm here. I was just unmuting myself and turn my mic up.
Because I know, like, sometimes you like to stay down in the basement. You like the basement.
That's when I'm at work and you need some mod help. I usually do that.
Yeah. Who sent the raid? Hold on. What raid? What raid came over? Just sent the raid. You sent the raid, King?
A raid.
I don't know who sent the raid. Who sent the raid? Well, whoever sent the raid, thank you for sending the raid. I don't know who sent the raid. Oh, is that what it was? Am I clipping right now, AJ?
No. It was only during.
Oh, that was the one I was playing. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like I could hear the amp, but it was causing a clip. So your amp was, or your microphone was picking up the amp, but it was clipping it pretty hardcore.
Yeah, like I just need to run another 3/4 line from the amp
Like
into
SLR.
the, yeah, and then I'll
An
run it
extra
right
one
in.
laying around the house.
I got an extra one right here. I just haven't ran it yet. So
You're gonna see when you get here, you're gonna see my 5-string and be like, man, that thing's fucking nice.
dude, I had a 5-string. I sold one. I just sold one not too long ago.
I'm rocking a Ibanez SR305E.
I just sold my Ibanez 5-string, but I don't recall if it wasn't that one. It was an older one. But
nice mid-range bass.
It is a mid-range bass. You know, I like jazz basses, mid-range jazz basses. You know, and that's a good one. But we're not talking about basses today. I mean, well, we can talk about the aces, asses, you know, whatever. You know, so we're gonna be talking about Michael Knowles fucking up. Did you see this shit show? Here, I'll show you if you haven't seen it.
Nah, I don't pay attention to him.
Tradcon feminist walking into a
anyways.
bar with one very wimpy Tradcon dude. What do you get? A shit show. And I guess that's what Michael Knowles is doing now, because he tried to host a panel show, and well, it was a shit show. Kind of went like this.
To tell women what to do.
If you're just gonna sit and live with mom and dad all your life until Prince Charming comes and saves you, that may not happen. I promote women can have it all. I personally don't think women should vote. Every single thing you say is literally appealing to men.
I think you're evading the question.
Well, I think the advice you give to women is awful, and I don't think it comes
Michael,
from happiness.
take control of your show.
Wouldn't be so triggered. My husband for absolutely no reason. I just looked at 2 seconds and I was, oh, that's a gay man.
Damn, Michael, get a grip over your guests. Well, you know what? In the next episode, we're gonna go live and we're gonna be breaking down that video. You ready for it? I don't think Michael Knowles is gonna like me after this. We were buddies.
I wouldn't really say you guys are buddies. Glenn, you're muted.
He gave me cigars. Anybody that gives me cigars, we're buddies.
So that's how I got you.
It is. And it wasn't just any cigars. He gave me a box of them. A box of his Mayflower brand. So, we're buddies. Well, not really, not for long. If we were buddies, that is. So with that being said, how about we just get the video up here, and we just start. Well, talking about Mikey. Here it is.
I'm starting to see a trend. I don't know if you are, because Donovan was going over it.
Donovan went over this one too?
No, not this one, but like people like Knowles and PBD, they're just getting shit on by their employees.
Well, you know what's funny is like I've seen Daily Wire slowly start leaning more our direction. You know, from as trad as could be, right? What's up, Hornet? I see you. Who was trying to kill me with cancer? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. And you're right. I do sing soprano. You guys didn't know that? I have a great falsetto, but you'll never hear it. Let's get into this video.
Dating apps and yet a dearth of dating. So to help me, an old man, make sense of this, I have invited on 3 hip, cool, young Zoomer women. That would be Melanie Mack,
Feminist.
Emily Wilson,
Feminist.
and Savannah Stone. Ladies,
TradCon, feminist in disguise.
thank you for being on the show.
Thank you so much for having us.
So, my friend Tommy Lauren has gone viral for talking about this problem and placing the blame at the feet of stay-at-home boys.
Okay, first of all, do you really think him and Tommy are friends?
You asking me that?
Yeah.
I think they're acquaintances and they are on the same side of the aisle and will work together when necessary, but Tommy will turn her back on him whenever he's no longer useful. Same goes for her. Whenever she's no longer useful to him, he'll turn his back on her.
I think Tommy might have bigger balls.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. I mean, I can confirm that from
And
people that I know.
I'm not trying to be mean. Just saying. Mike doesn't have big stones.
Leave it to Gen Z to rebrand laziness and social awkwardness as something cutesy, like a stay-at-home son. They did much the same thing with quiet quitting, where you can go to work and do less, and if you call it quiet quitting, it's somehow better. But Laura, I gotta tell you, this is also a big problem when it comes to, I think, the...
Yes, they're actually very good. I like them a lot. I think I have like 1 or 2 left. I need to get some more. I'm gonna see if I can send him an email. I have his producer's email. Maybe they'll still take my emails. I just hope they don't watch my videos.
declining birth rates, people not getting married and having children. You know, that's a big problem. They blame it on women. Well, look at what young women have to choose from. The pickings are slim.
Oh, well, you know what? I want to stop right there before we even get to that. Because Tommy Lauren did make some good observations. Guys are more pussified, right? They're more feminine. There is this gap of when it comes to men and women in the workforce. Not saying men are not in the workforce, but a lot of guys are not taking or aspiring for the jobs that they once did. Either that's because they can't get them anymore because of DEI, right? Or they're like, why do I need to bust my ass to move up? I'm kind of content where I'm at. I make enough money to cover what I need and to put away some money in savings. I don't have a wife or kids, so I don't need to worry about feeding them. You know, yeah, I'm living in my mom's basement rent free, you know, but who cares? I'm still a productive member of society. I work and make a good living and I have a nice car, you know. Whose fault that we have those guys? Who created them? Hey, do you know who created them? I can tell you who created them.
The single mommyhood.
Yes, and not just the single mommyhood, but so you know how, like I'll say that the women that we have today, that's our fault as men. We created them. We encouraged them to be that way. We made them this way, right? Yeah. We pushed them. Well, the men that we have today, women created. You wanted failure to launch. You guys thought it was cutesy-oopsy. So, yeah, I feel bad for these ladies. These young women that are coming up and they're not finding any men.
Melanie Mac's not young. Bitch is like older than me.
Well, you're young.
I'll be 36 next month. I'm not young.
Younger than me. Young.
Melanie Mac's like your age.
What are you trying to say? I'm old?
I'm not saying for a guy you're young, but for her.
Oh yeah.
She's old. Her eggs are expired.
You know, but she looks very young. I did not think she was close to my age at all. To be honest with you,
she's in her mid to late 30s.
I did not think she was my age. She looks like she's still in her late 20s.
Well, that's
good
the
on
filters
her.
And the makeup.
Well, good on her.
There's been photos of her on Twitter without the makeup, and yeah, she the wall's there.
Well, I mean, come on, makeup. See, I hate when women wear like, you know, so much makeup that it takes away from like, I like the natural look. Like, you know, I don't want to know. I want to be able to not tell whether you're wearing makeup or not. Like, that's how natural I like to look. Like, nah, she just looks like this every morning. She rolls out of bed like this.
Yeah.
And then find out like
a little bit of mascara, some lipstick. Yeah, that's about all you need.
Not even mascara, just
not like crazy amounts of mascara. I'm not talking about like eyeliner or doing all that shit. Just give the eyelashes a little puff and a little bump.
What about your eyelashes? Do you puff them and bump them?
No, but I've been told by multiple girls that I have very beautiful eyelashes, and they're jealous.
Okay, moving on. I don't want to even get into that conversation. We will move on.
Chickens are slim. It's all the boys' fault. It's not the girls' fault. Emily, what say you?
No, I'm with her on this. I'm not saying that there's not blame across the board. I don't even think it's a men hating women, women hating men. I think it's everyone hating each other problem right now because I see it women against women, men against men. But she's right. I mean, I live in Beverly Hills. Most of the men around here come from money. They're complete mommy's boys. They stay at home until they're literally in their late 30s. And there's guys who walk around and they're TikTokers. I mean, she makes a lot of good points. I agree with everything she's saying. I don't ever put 100% blame on. But yeah, she's right. Men are also becoming a bit feminine.
Okay, so if you had to place the blame, you know, not you say it's not 100%. Is it 90-10, 75-25?
But I think it's 50-50.
50-50. Okay, so then you don't. Then it's not primarily the boys. It's the girls and the boys. Savannah?
Yeah.
You know, I would say both, but I have a little bit of a different perspective because I live in the South. So most men are very masculine, they're manly, they go hunting, they provide for women. And I would say where I live, it's actually mainly the women, and I'm going to contribute that to modern feminism. Just the fact that they don't want to be traditional, they don't want to live this traditional life, but the men are looking for that. But they're struggling to find traditional women because modern feminism has told women that their career is more important than having a family.
Okay, so you're placing the blame more at the girls' feet.
Yes.
Okay, all right, Melanie.
I think it's 50-50. I do think it's a society problem, but I also have to say that if you live, so I live in Texas, and here in Texas, there's not this stay-at-home mommy boy epidemic going on for the most part, at least in the Bible Belt where I'm at. Men are masculine, they're working hard, and the women are feminine out here for the most part.
If she's my age, maybe her son still lives at home.
Yeah. Here's a question for her. Crap, I just had it in my head. Never mind. If it comes back to me, I'll let you know. Oh, there it is. I figured it out. If she's complaining about that, and you've seen it from Nuke all the time, the way he says it, is if she wanted to be in a relationship and have kids, she would be.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck isn't she? If there's so many hardworking men here in Texas, which, yeah, I'll agree with her there. Why isn't she in a relationship with kids?
There is some hardworking men in Texas. You know, she hasn't found the one.
That's a her problem then.
It is a her problem. Did you not hear Tommy? The pickings are slim. So Emily Wilson, no relation to Andrew Wilson, okay, blames the men, right? The other chick blames women, and we're about to find out who she blames.
So I think if you really want to get away from all of that, all of these, everybody want to be a TikToker, everybody want to be a Kardashian, because this is on both sides, then move somewhere that has good biblical values.
Okay, so that's a great point, but now we're at 50-50. So it's not even 50.001 to 49.999. You're saying it's exactly 50. None of you want to place the blame at the girls or the boys' feet. Okay, fair enough. Very diplomatic, very nice, very complimentary, and very trad in many ways. But then,
all right. So real quick, you guys, I did just post in the chat that in the link, just so you guys know, yes, I am requiring people to send a Cash App or $5 super chat, not because I want to tax you guys, but because the last live stream I had a P-bomber, 2 times?
2 or 3. And the last one's my fault because the guy actually cammed up, and then I let him on. He was on cam for like a second, turned off his cam, and then he P-bombed you.
Yeah, and so one more way to add some, I guess, security in the process. Not only if you come on cam or you come on stage, you would need to send a $5 Cash App because I need to have somebody have some skin in the game, right? Besides me, but also you need to turn your cam on if you're in, if you're in background, and you need to like wave at me, like I'm with your left hand wave, okay? Because I need to make sure that it's not a loop, a video that somebody's just looping, so that when I bring them up, they decide to show buttholes that are shitting out diarrhea.
What the fuck?
Trust me, it was gross.
We don't need 2 girls, 1 cup, guys.
It was very, very nasty. Yeah, Arthodiah P bomber is a porn bomber. I think it's too much. Oh man, I'm sorry, Lindsay. I know the struggle is real.
How much do I put on there?
But like, yeah, during the debate I did with did a little debate with Abe, right? Our good old Abe Lincoln stand-in. And after we did our debate part, we're bringing people up on the panel to talk about it, and 2 times in a row, did you not? Somebody decided to drop some pee on the screen, and I had to shut down each stream each time. And start a new stream. It's stressful. It's complicated. It's unnecessary. So I would love to have you on the panel. All you have to do is click the link, but please send a $5 Cash App or send a $5 Super Chat. One, that's so who I know who I'm going to be bringing on. And then when you do get in the backstage, please turn on your camera, wave at me with your left hand before I bring you up. All right?
What?
Mods, if you guys could, I don't know, maybe type that or something. Maybe not. Just remind people, I guess. Thank you guys, because you guys are awesome. All right, back to this. Okay, so we got 2 chicks blaming men, 1 chick blaming women. Ultimately, we know it does fall at the feet of men. For men not being where generations were before at that age group, right? AJ thinks I'm talking about him right now.
Oh, dude. I've already given up.
But what do you think? Because I think, ultimately it falls at the feet of men for not being.
It's like you said earlier. It's both men and women, but again, at the end of the day, it does fall under men because we're the ones that created the women that are now creating these modern men.
Thank you. But here's the other thing, and I just thought about this. These women are expecting these young men to be at a level in their career or with their life that they think they ought to be at or they should be at. But if these young men, that's the problem, because if these young men start doing that because Tommy Lauren or whatever her name is calling them out, say you're not at this level. Well, one, who said these men need to be at the level that you want them to be?
Yeah, that's also some of that solipsistic delusion there, where it's like, just because I'm here at this level, girl, you don't know what the fucking meritocracy means. Like, you're there just because you're a fucking pretty ass blonde. And it's like, and she probably fucked her way to the top based on some people I've talked to.
Well, I don't know these things, and I don't. Maybe
I don't care if I get in trouble.
She likes baseball players. I know that. But it's like
that's not all she likes. But
oh, Patrick. Just go back to the pineapple. That was a SpongeBob reference, okay? Sorry.
Patrick was under a rock. SpongeBob was under a pineapple.
Shut up, I don't watch it, okay? Just anyways, I would say, like, any guy that says, "Oh, well, Tommy Lauren says I need to be at this level, so I need to hurry up and get there." No, you live your life for what you want. These women are not living their lives for what you want. So why should you appeal to what they want? Now, if you're complaining that you don't have a woman, well, that's probably why, because you're not leveling up, or you're not at a level where they find you attractive yet. And that could be that's a you problem, you know, but you don't have to be at any specific level if you don't want to be there. Just because these women say they're like, oh, I'm not finding any of these young guys in their 20s, you know, where I want them to be at. Well, your guys' paths are different. And they get to dictate the course of their path, and you ladies get to dictate the course of your path. So it's not really, you know what I'm saying? Like, for the guy to say that he's doing it because Tommy Lawrence said, then he's not his own mental point of origin.
Bingo.
And I would rather these guys be their own mental point of origin rather than doing this for the hopes that they will get, you know, acknowledgement from the ladies, you know?
Then that's not mental point of origin at all.
No, it's not. But I mean, either way, if he's doing it because he's reacting to Tommy Lahren, he's not doing it for himself. And if he does it, you know, because he wants to get better with the women, then he's still not doing it for himself. Either do it for yourself or don't.
How do you fix it? If you got the boys acting like girly men and you've got the girls.
Well, Michael, maybe you played more of a role in that than you think you did. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? You remember the gay movie, Michael? Gay scene in the gay movie that you did?
What?
Oh, you never seen that? Just Google it. Just search on YouTube, Michael Knowles gay scene.
He was gay for pay?
He did a gay for pay without penetration, though. That we know of. I don't think so.
Still
no
gay.
Penetration. Pretty gay. Pretty gay. I've never done it. I don't do gay for pay. So, you know, I know how to say no. Michael just didn't know how to say no. I would say this, like, you know, yes, we have a lot of feminine men and very more, I wouldn't say more masculine women, but I'd say more women that, I think the women just seem more masculine than normal because the men are so effeminate.
I mean, I would say I'd go with as much as you don't like it, I'll go with Rolo's lines. Is women have become the men that they wanted to marry.
Not necessarily true. They're still unhappy. So if they became the men that they would want to marry, you would think they would have the best relationship with themselves.
They don't know how to handle it is the thing.
True. So let's go back to this.
Acting vacuous and promiscuous. Then how are the two going to meet?
I think you only fix this with God. You only fix this with biblical values. I think the reason why the society has gone so chaotic like this, a huge reason why, is because society has steered away from these values. They normalized hookup culture, which is not good. This is why a lot of the youth aren't dating anymore, because that's not healthy at all. And then you've also got a very selfish culture. Everybody wants to feel like they're the prize. And the problem with feeling like you're the prize when you're seeking a relationship is you're looking for a servant instead of an equal partnership where you're both putting in 100%.
So what do you think about that take from, was her name Melanie?
Melanie Mack. There's a lot to unpack there. She's going along the lines of the current trend of the TradCon grift, except she wasn't an OnlyFans model. So that's a plus for her. She was not.
Wait a minute, what? Oh, she was not.
No,
okay.
She was not. She was not an OF model, as far as I know. But yeah,
okay. So in the TradCon chick sphere, I dig her. It's the tattoos. Okay, I'm a tattoo guy. You know.
Yeah. And I don't blame you. I'm one of those guys that doesn't shit on guys that like girls with tattoos. I like girls with tattoos.
Yeah, but she does be. Buster Voodoo's like, you need to quit with the raccoon man.
Fucking Sly Cooper over there.
Damn. But no, like I think what
The other
saying
thing
was
is
right.
she's thinking that in all ideal relationship, which will never fucking happen, that both people in the relationship, I hate the word partner, both individuals in that relationship need to put in 100%. That'll never fucking happen. There is no such thing as relationship equity like that.
Here's the thing. It's not that each party is required to put in 100%. And I think people say that and they think like, okay, they got to match their partner's level
You said
of
the word.
I know I did.
I hate you.
I said it just for you because you are my domestic partner.
Elliot's my domestic partner. You're my roommate eventually.
Wow. I got demoted. I thought we were going to get tax breaks.
I'm trying to get that UK fucking passport as well as the American passport, bro.
I don't blame you. It's easier to travel with. All right.
I just gotta practice. I just gotta practice.
Can I be the best man and the maid of honor?
Yeah, you can do those both. I gotta start practicing. It's only Tuesday. Oi, mate, you got a license?
So, I like what Melanie Mac said. Right? She made good points. Right? You know, the sexual revolution, the hookup culture, all that stuff definitely played a role in it. We're seeing the effects of that now. And I mean, I agree with what she says. More conservative, you know, traditional values would be better off overall. I'm not saying let's go all the way back and go full tilt. No, I'm not saying that. But I think if there was, because you're never going to get all one way or all another way. So I would be more happy and I think would be more realistic with this like slightly like 51-49 or maybe 55-45 balance of conservative 55, you know, libs 45, you know, like does that make sense?
I think so.
So, I mean, that's what I would say would be more realistic and actually more obtainable. Because even if you go way too far trad, you get like a bunch of churches that will end up being like Westboro Baptist. And we do not need any more of those crazy fuckers. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I just think those motherfuckers just wanted to drown bitches. That's what it is. I'm just being honest. You know, and they're probably doing it to please their wife, because what was happening was their wife was getting rid of their competition, labeling them away.
Patriot here, just doing my duty. God bless everyone watching this. You know, today's history. I think people need to know that. We're gonna show the government that. Patriot here, just doing my duty. God bless everyone watching this. You know.
Around 10 a.m., the Albuquerque Police Department was following a white sedan in southwest Albuquerque. The driver got scared of the police presence and took off at a high rate of speed. Officers were not engaged in a chase, but observed the car crash into several other vehicles at the intersection of Cords and Fortuna. The man exited his crashed vehicle and went to the silver sedan. The maniac driver pulled two people out of one of the cars he crashed into and proceeded to drive it like he stole it. The man drove away from the scene at a high rate of speed. The victim had their phone in the car and was able to give police GPS coordinates in real time as the car fled. Police were able to track down the vehicle near a ditch embankment near the North Diversion Channel Basin near 4th Street. The suspect was no longer near the car, and muddy footprints indicated he headed west into the bosque with a clean escape. Air support and APD drones were used to try and find this man. He was not located and the search was called off. A few hours later, neighbors in the area called BCSO, notifying them there was a suspicious male walking through the neighborhood. BCSO responded to the area and found the man that was related to this car crash and carjacking. He was located off the road of Paseo del Bosque, which was about a few miles away from the crashed out car he ditched hours earlier. He was shirtless and had his gray sweatpants that were soaked from the Bosque. He tried to pull the incarceritis card, but this cretin did not get off that easy as he was escorted to the ambulance and taken to the hospital. He will be booked on felony charges later today. We'll update this story if we learn any more information. You can find those updates at abqraw.com. That's abqraw.com. You can follow us on our social media page where we post the latest breaking news.
At around lunchtime today, Southeast officers witnessed a man in the war zone with a known felony warrant. When officers tried to detain the wanted man, he ran from them. The man was last seen fleeing behind the stores at Central and Louisiana on the southwest corner. Specifically, the man was seen near the Southwestern Minerals store. Officers lost sight of the man for a brief time, but they locked down a perimeter. Officers then realized the wanted man was hiding on the rooftop of one of the buildings officers had secured within their perimeter. After other resources began showing up to capture the man, he became aware of his futile aspirations of escape and gave up. The man did give up to officers on the ground while smoking one last cigarette for the inevitable ride to jail. For more news stories, go to our website, abqraw.com, or just go visit any of our social media platforms. While you're visiting our pages, please like and subscribe to them. Subscribing really helps our page grow, and it's absolutely free to subscribe. Hitting subscribe.
That.
Or 60-40, 50-50. It just depends how you like your burgers.
Ooh, that's nasty.
Sound of Chris 12 minutes. Is that the sound of Chris 12 minutes? Chris, mute. What the fuck?
Oh, fuck. The bots, bro. The bots. What are you doing, man? Fuck, man.
Screaming at us.
Are you out of your mind?
I muted him. Don't worry. Oh, we heard it. Actually, he just lost votes for that one.
You damn South African.
Developing denied.
I've been waiting a decade for this hug, baby. I've been waiting a decade for this hug, baby.
Come here.
I love you, baby. I love you. God, so good to see you, Papa. How you doing, man? Oh, man.
Jelly Roll and I have been buddies for almost 10 years. Texting, showing love, support, always there for each other. Whatever you need, I got you. We've never met. So yesterday at American Idol was the first time we ever met.
Albuquerque has a very deep and rich queer history.
In the heart of the Duke City, the Albuquerque Social Club isn't just a gathering place. It's a safe refuge for a group that...
And I would never, ever, never access my boyfriend's financials ever. That's that is a very...
Developing denied shattered glass, filling the parking lot.
First time, man. Unreal. Whoa.
That is why we are deeply disturbed at recent targeting of them and their families. These men and women risk their lives every day to protect our country. With that, the Florida Highway Patrol will do everything legally within our power to defend.
Developing.
gear now. Had to take off briefly because it got too hot. Now the wind is starting to pick up, so I know it's coming. See the clouds right there.
Also mentioned the unsettling atmosphere of their surroundings, stating, when the city...
Today, I'm fighting strangers to see if jiu-jitsu works in the real world.
You guys wrestling?
Hey, we're filming a YouTube video. We're now at Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. I've got, I don't know, $400-something. We're gonna go.
I'm Lieutenant Jason Fair, Albuquerque Fire Rescue. I'm the public information. I'm Lieutenant Jason Fair, Albuquerque Fire Rescue. I'm the public information officer. Today, just after 1:30 p.m., we got dispatched out here to 9422 Woodland Avenue Northeast for reports of an explosion and resulting house fire. Ladder 9 was the first truck on scene, did confirm a working fire involving 2 structures and a possible collapse on the most involved building. It does appear at this time that fireworks were the culprit of this explosion.
That's pretty cool. But I'm walking right here. Yo,
excuse me? Mind your business.
No, we're just not recording you, ma'am.
We're here trying to get something to eat. There's no privacy in public.
Yes. I'm just trying to get some McDonald's.
Excuse me?
It's not about you. It's not about you, ma'am. Nothing's about you.
I can't help. You're in public, ma'am. I'm here trying to help my friend here get something to eat.
You're not recording your car. No, he's not. He's just holding your phone.
I know, but he's literally pointing at me.
No, wait. His phone is pointing that way, not this way.
Look at it right now.
Think about it. Think about it. Now you're making an ass of yourself to where like it's pointed to you, but no.
We're just trying to get something.
We're just trying to get something to eat from me because.
Like what show you're on? I was listening. No, I was actually.
I'm a cop watcher, man. I'm helping my partner out here.
Okay, ma'am. So check this out.
No, I'm not trying to do anything with your car.
For shit
I'm just trying to help my friend here. That's all. That's all.
There you go.
Yeah.
Southwest Albuquerque.
That's where police shot a man this afternoon on 98th and Gibson. Jason McNabb spoke with APD and that man's family. Jason, what have you learned so far here?
Well, that's right, Doug and Sasha. This is still a very active scene almost 5 hours after it happened. Now, I'm going to step off camera so you can see just how much activity there still is going on over here. There's 2 mobile crime units and at least a dozen cop cars still out here. And APD officials are saying this all stemmed from a domestic dispute call. Now, according to APD Chief Harold Medina, a man called police saying he was in some kind of altercation with his brother. Medina says they believe that same man who called opened the door to the home with a gun, pointing it at officers. That's
crazy.
Convince them. Sure. I know the empirical data does not suggest that people.
My God, this guy sucks, man! Today for the Make America Health.
It's Evo Day.
From there, this.
All right, SMG Jimmy. Shout out SMG Jimmy at the Redneck Raid 2025. Y'all know what it is. Triple T Network. Fuck y'all if y'all hate. Let's go.
So this is your first raid. What do you think?
I ain't built for this shit, but.
Sir, I do not consent to any searches.
This dude, Brandon, went in.
Stop. I'm not done nothing. Nobody wants to get united. Like, what we gotta do is meet.
2303.
Tonight, President Trump's immigration crackdown ramping up.
following another big story, and tonight there are questions about a Facebook video that shows a man inside the Shelby County Criminal Justice Center with what appears to be.
And we are live. Hey.
One man was injured after an officer-involved shooting in southwest Albuquerque this afternoon. APD were called to a fight at a home on South. One man was.
If you came here illegally, you should be deported. I tried to overturn an election. How did I do that?
We are at the Dade Collier Airport here in Florida at Alligator Alcatraz. Today is their opening day. Today we're also expecting lots of protesters and Trump supporters. There are so many new.
How we doing, folks? Welcome back to the channel. It is a nice, cool evening out here in Los Angeles, California. We're about to go on into...
Officials in Arkansas came across a black GMC Yukon bearing license plates that returned to a Ford F-150, which expired 13 years prior. After the suspect vehicle appears to feign pulling over, they drive off, beginning a pursuit.
Vehicle, it's gonna be on Yukon, black in color.
Luna County sheriffs responding to reports of this 60.
There's an overwhelming amount of unwritten motorcycle riding rules out there, and in today's video, I'm going to simplify it by giving you the top 8 rider tips. You're going to want to stick around because tip number 1, I'm seeing way too much of lately. It's getting people hurt, and frankly, it's extremely dangerous. We haven't met before. My name's Brandon Hart. This is my bulldog Tito, and I have a passion for riding motorcycles. Now, I've been riding bikes for the past 20 years, and I've seen a lot of things out there on the road, the good, the bad, and the ugly. My goal today is to help you have a better riding experience. Let's get this started with tip number 8. Don't pull up on another rider by surprise. I know, you're excited. You want to say what's up to whoever else is riding out there, but make sure they see you first and make sure it seems okay. I was out riding a couple weeks ago with a group of friends. I think there was 4 or 5 of us, and we pulled up to a stoplight, and out of nowhere, a guy came up to my left, right next to me. If I wasn't who I am, he could have been putting himself in danger. There are some people who could perceive that as a threat, so be careful who you're just riding right up next to. Let's say there's another guy on a bike in front of me. I'm not going to pull up directly next to him. I'm going to stagger a little bit back, either on the left or the right-hand side. Usually you'll know if they look back and kind of give you the peace sign or wave. It might be okay to just creep up a little bit. They see you, they're not going to be caught off guard. It's not going to be a problem. I know in a perfect world, everyone's going to be excited and joyous and sunshine and rainbows about other riders, but that's not the real world. Just be careful pulling up on people without them knowing. And that leads me into tip number 7. Be wary when passing motorcycle clubs. This is probably a really controversial subject. There's 2 schools of thoughts. Is okay, well, you want to respect motorcycle clubs, and some other people say it's not their road, they don't own it. The way I stand with this is it's all about respect. So whether someone or a group of riders in a club or not, I'm going to approach it the same way. I'm not just going to zoom by that group. This is just like before when you're pulling up to someone at a light. Club or not, everyone deserves respect on the road. Think about it from a club perspective. There's probably rival clubs that could pose a threat or a danger. They just want to make sure you're not just going to roll up and pull some crazy stuff. I'll be honest with you, if you see a club on the road in formation, you're probably not going to keep up with them anyway. Usually they'll have a guy in the back that sort of checks you out and they'll give you the okay to pass. If not, just hang back. It's not the end of the world. I'm going to jump into number 6, but it's getting really hot in my garage and I've got this beautiful Harley in front of me. Why don't we just hop on and take a ride and talk about this a little bit more? So let's do it. Sorry, not sorry. I can't help it. Start doing videos about bikes. It's in my face. Gotta go for a ride sometimes. Riding etiquette number 6. When you're doing group rides, remember to stay staggered and don't switch between the right and left lanes. Let's say you got the left portion of the lane here. I don't want to switch back and forth left to right as I'm riding. You always have to assume, unless you're in the back, that there's going to be someone to your opposite side of the lane behind you. You never want to ride in the middle anyway, because that's where all the cars leak oil. You think about the engine compartment is right in the middle. You see this dark stain on the road, that's where it usually comes from. So pick a side, keep a side. You don't want to be that one rider who's really unpredictable when you're riding with a group of friends. When you're riding in a group and you're turning like this, give the person in front of you a little bit of space. Unless you really know that rider, well, honestly, you really should never be turning at the same time while parallel. Just keep that staggered formation. Keeps things rolling smoothly. It's the best way to go. You're riding side by side with your friend and there's something in the road, you got nowhere to go. Even worse, you swerve and you hit a car in the lane next to you. I used to do a lot of group rides. They organize them at the local Harley dealer up here, but I've seen too many things happen, so I like to keep it to less than 5. Tip number 5 is wave to your fellow bikers. I like to do the low peace sign. There's all kinds of variants. You can give like the little number 1. You can give the wave, depending on your style. I like to do that low peace sign. There's nothing more embarrassing than waving to somebody and not getting waved to back. And I know it's not always the person's fault, but you know, we're all part of a riding brotherhood around here. So give your fellow biker a little wave every now and then. This time of year in Florida, we pretty much get thunderstorms every day, so you just never know. I go through withdrawal if I don't ride, so we're just sending it. Sometimes it's sunny, the next minute you got a downpour on your hands. Riding etiquette tip number 4. Don't show up to a ride without a full tank of gas. Don't be that guy. Especially if there's a whole bunch of people. You don't want to have to reroute to the gas station just for you. If you know you're going on a ride the day before, just fill her up. I'll share a fun story from Daytona this past year. I met up with 4 or 5 friends, and the plan was to ride across the state to Daytona as a group. So we all met up like 9 in the morning, 8 or 9 in the morning, something like that. We're gonna stay in Daytona for the weekend. Well, on the way, one friend decided he was gonna stop at the mall. Didn't tell anybody, but he was the lead rider. So we're all following him. We're like, what are we doing here at the mall? And I find myself in a lid store, you know, lids where they make the custom hats. And this guy stopped at the lid store to have a custom hat embroidered during a group.
You know how you start a video? You just freaking start it. I've done hundreds of these videos, and I still kind of dread doing them. And I'm tired of.
You out here going, yeah. Back at it again, man. Back at it again, man. Y'all see what's going on, look. Okay, I see. Love a certified out here.
Put some money on that motherfucker. I'm not resting for free now, nigga. Put money on it, nigga. Yeah. All right, I'm done. No more talking. That was never no. All right, no more talking, bro. I'm done. You took the whole talk. My bike right here. Put money on it, nigga. What you want to do? The player will say anything. What you want to do? Put on it. Hey, what you want to put on it? Put T on your bike. Put T on my bike? Yeah, we can do that. And put Whitey on the bike. Come on, let's do it.
T versus Whitey? T versus Whitey? Oh my God.
I got the honey. I got the honey. I got the honey.
We like it up. It's a movie. Let's do it. Let's do it. Your boy down. Whitey, you ready for this? Is that good? It's a race. It's a race. Let's do it. It's a race. It's a race. It's a race. It's money on the line. Come on, Weezy Wee. It's money on the line.
We got money locked in now. You want to make me? Better honey.
Take a ride. Oh yeah, let's go. Come on.
Let's do it.
Come on. Take a ride over here.
Let's do it.
Take a ride over here. We gonna get the turn.
Hey, you next, nigga. You next, nigga.
My money good, nigga.
Okay, get out the street. You next, nigga.
My money great, nigga. My money good, nigga.
Can I get a bag?
My money good, nigga. Hey, here, round.
What's up?
What we doing?
He said jelly. He said jelly roll.
Jelly said, fuck that, I got a honey. Oh, Jelly got a honey. Jelly got a honey. We racing.
Come on, man.
Everything.
Out here going up. How you feeling, man?
Oh, man, you know what it is, man. It's still pre-week, man.
Come on, you know what time it is. I ain't gonna leave it till it's over. Come on, I ain't gonna leave it till it's over, man. You know what time it is?
Sir.
You supposed to be up at the light.
I gotta go to Houston. I did this last night.
No.
I did this last night.
The Porsches here.
You were supposed to be here last night.
Porsches here.
You were supposed to be here last night.
Argument.
I'm getting content
You're
now.
supposed to be at the line.
I'm content creator now. You were supposed to be here last night. A little this and a little that. It won.
No.
It won.
No, he gonna tell you it's the oohs and the ahs.
Yeah, let's tell you it's the oohs and the ahs. What he said, but what really happened?
What really happened?
A whole lot of this and a whole lot of that.
For the finish line, huh?
A whole lot of this and a whole lot of that.
What? But the Porsche is here.
It's there. It's right there. The mic there. It's not gone. It's there.
It's there.
You know, but I'm a content creator tonight. You know, it's up.
Tonight.
I'm about to get on the road. Go back home.
Now.
Yeah, I raced last night. I'm chilling. It's up though. It's up though, man. Y'all see what's going on? We out here. What is this? Compton, California, man. It's a movie. Compton, California. I got 2 cameras on me right now. Compton, California. It's a movie, man. We are going yay. The alarm going off in this bitch. Come on, man. Where the keys at, guys? Where the keys? Let's get it going. Come on.
Take your first race, nigga, and then we are next.
What you doing?
Man, bro, look, hey, listen.
Let's get to the summer.
That's your answer? Jeez. Man, I feel bad for this blue motherfucker.
Put the money up, nigga.
Put the money up, nigga. My money's great.
Don't put it on the wood. Put it on the wood,
nigga. My money's great, nigga. I'll put it on the wood.
How much you want to bet, then?
Whatever you want to bet.
Bet 500 then. Bet 500.
Whatever you want to bet, nigga.
Bet 500 then.
Whatever you want to bet.
Bet 500 then, nigga. I'm saying 500.
Whatever you want to bet, nigga.
I'm saying 500.
My money's great.
I'm saying 500 right there. I'm saying 500, nigga. What you saying?
Shit, my money's good. My money's
500 then. Who you want to give it to then? Who you want to give it to? Come on, give it to
Make your first race, nigga. Make
him talking that man.
Make your race, nigga. You
Quit talking to me.
You on the line with him. You're not talking to me no more.
I'm talking to you.
Hello. You on the line with him. Talk to him.
You want some attention, huh? You want some I'm on here out there. He like to sit in, nigga.
Hey, y'all already gonna see him in the window.
Okay.
So let's chit chat and put your pedal to the metal, nigga.
All right.
And we tired of the talk. We want to see the race.
Somebody else, finish line. I come money on the line.
All right, Turner Riders. I can spell that one. That's it. That's all. I hope you had a ball. Please hit that like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let you know when the show is on. Until next time. Peace.
Town where the stars start to shine. The young man stands with the sunset's goodbye. He whispers to the wind about days gone by. Lost in time yet hopeful, he feels alive. Carney Vanguard, his heart beats slow as the sun sets low. Dreams of tomorrow, but fears he may fall. Carney Vanguard, whispers of the sunset in the quiet night. Hopeful and lost in this small town's light. Wishing for a better day, those shadows might bind. Dreams of a future where he won't be flying. Carney Vanguard, through the fields where the wildflowers grow, he finds a path that seems to know. Each step he takes with a heart so bold, toward the sunrise where the darkness is old. Carney Vanguard, his spirit lifts as the sun sets low. Dreams of tomorrow, but fears he may fall. Wishing for a better day, those storms may ignite. Dreams of a future where he stands so right.